Hello and welcome to BonBonB Plays Transport Fever. I'm BonBonB, you are very, very welcome. And I'm going to loosely call this Transport Fever series Friday Fever. I can't guarantee they'll be going out every single Friday, because my priorities are with other shows such as What Map and City Skylines tutorials. But if I can get out a Friday Fever on a Friday, I will gladly do that. That'll be so much fun. Let's see how many guys are on this train. Well, nobody on this train, but there's a whole bunch of people down at the station, at Mitcham Station. We've got 18 people there, all waiting to get the train to Galston. Ah, and you pull up here. This is going to be our first proper run. People are coming on the station all the time. This is good. If you join me in the last episode, you'll see, oh, look at the people making their way to the station. This is a good start. Look at them on their way. You missed it. You missed it. You should have run. Rule number one, always run. In the last episode, we looked at the map as an overview. I'm not going to do the full thing again. But we decided that we're playing a small map. I wanted to keep it nice and simple. Normally I go for a big map. So much fun playing a big map. But the small map kind of has its different challenges. For example, I think we've only got one food processing plant, which is right up here between Glastonbury and Tenterden. And then you've got your farm in the middle of the map and one over here as well. So getting food to places such as Weymouth, that's going to be a bit of a challenge. Various other challenges as well. Now, let's say, last week we set up the rail line between Mitcham, which is the town down here, and Galston, which is up here by the river. Reason why we did that was we figured, I say we, I mean I, but you're part of this as well. I figured that with the, let me switch some of these industries back on. How about all of those? There we are. Right. We've on the pretty much on the route between these two towns, we've got an oil well and an oil refinery. So it'd be pretty good if we could get a freight route now running between the two towns, picking up the oil at the oil refinery, at the oil well, to the oil refinery, and then dropping it off to Galston and also back to Mitcham as well. One little bit of side news is my middle mouse button for the spinning, the rotation of the map, is now not working at all. In the last episode it was working perfectly fine. I have no idea what is causing this. It's been a problem for me with City Skylines for the longest time, and is now a problem for me with Transport Fever. And it's definitely working. I have been into settings and tested, and it works. In fact, I'm using the middle mouse button to spin it now. It's just using it as a third mouse button doesn't seem to want to play the game. Anyway, let's get on and do some stuff, because we are running. Our money's running low here. We started off and we lost a huge chunk of money in the first year because we built a lot of infrastructure. And then the second year we've been losing money as well. But now I think things are going to start picking up because we have a route working. In fact, if I come over here, we'll see how much money we've made from this little trip. This guy coming over here up to the platform. Have I got the right settings switched on here? Let's have a look. Yes, money coming in and money going out. We should see a little ka-ching coming. Oh, there's loads of people at the platform as well. Hurrah! 22 people. This is great. This is great. Now you pull in here. Hopefully this will be more than a fiver. More than a fiver. Maybe more than a tenner. Right, and the train pulls up. And the answer to this is... Stop. Yeah, 115,000. There we are. It's taken us up to 4 million again. And we've got more people getting onto the train now, which is great. And that train is carrying up to 56 people. It's nearly half full, which is great. But what we're going to do now is we're going to start the freight system. First of all, we are going to need to run a train from the industrial side of town, which is over this side of the town. Oh, as we come over here and open up this little tab, and we can see what we City Skylines players recognise as the RCI colours there, the residential, the commercial and the industrial. So I'm going to put in a terminus, a freight terminus right here. So open up the trains, click the freight, the cargo, and the freight station right here. Now, as the M and N keys turn this around, I reckon right there is pretty damn good. And while we're here, right next to it, we should have a freight cargo station, a truck stop, one there, and we're going to want some over to this side of town as well. Maybe we should join these two roads up with a road as well. What do you think? I think that's a good idea. Spin this around, and hang on, how do we rotate this up without the rotate key? How am I supposed to do that? I don't know that I'm supposed to be able to. That's a bit annoying. Very annoying, actually. And we'll drag that across this way, and you can connect up there. Right. So now, if we put a cargo stop over this end, a road, and a truck stop, and spin that around, I think we'll park it right on the corner there. That's not too bad. So that one is not quite reaching the commercial area there, though. So we could probably do with a third one tucked in the middle somewhere. Right in there, maybe. Can we bulldoze you before you finish building? It's not going to hopefully cost me too much, I hope. And then road, we'll have a truck stop, spin it, and drop it about there. And we'll have the road, medium street, just to connect the two up together. I don't want to demolish any more buildings. How dare you? Why are you demolishing buildings on the opposite side of the road? That's ridiculous. Well, it seems I've got no choice but to demolish a building there. Why I had to demolish a building there, I don't know. But such is the way it is. Well, that's eaten up a lot of our spare cash. Okay, now that is done, and we've got our station here. We're going to run this line down, and I think we'll join it up. If we can be a bit clever here, would it be a good idea if we could... No, because we've only got one line running down here, and we've got the passenger train down there. We don't want to jam this up too much. Although, it'd still be cool if we could get it running alongside. Ooh, tricky. I know, we'll do it anyway. Right, okay, rail. Let's call up the rail, shall we? And call up rail lines. Oh, hang on a second. We don't want that. We don't want that. What am I doing here? Settings. I don't want station. Go away. Does anybody remember what he's doing here? Rail lines. That's what I'm after. He's lost it. Oh, hang on. Before we do any of that, let's call these lines up. Now we can see the contour lines. And how are we going to do this? We might have to come. Let's unclick from there. We might have to come down to here. Maybe join up here. Yeah, we'll do that. Right. Okay. I've decided. First of all, then, here we're going to have our second rail station. This is going to be a cargo station. We'll have a through station this time. And we'll spin it a little bit. So how about something like that? Yeah, it's probably going to work. And we'll connect this up with a road as well. Clicked. That's connected. So now, if we can. I can't believe I'm forgetting how to do all of this. Right, okay. Okay, that's good. Look, this is frustrating me. Okay, there, you just need to click the same button again, BonBon. Have you completely lost your marbles, apparently? We click that, it is connected, so we won't have any trucks running between these two. That makes all the sense in the world. Right, and now we can get rid of Mitcham West sign there, and we could just join this one up with any luck, that one there. That's great. And we'll spin this around here. Now, what we need to do now is find a way of connecting this route up here. So if I want to use this stepo, that will make a lot of sense. So we are onto rail again. And that's connected. That's good. And then we need to bring this down here and connect that one up there as well. Right, so that's joined us up with this bit of main line. But we want to have two lines here because we want the freight to run on a different line from the passenger. So like that. And then what we'll do is just run it alongside. So it'll cross over from one to the other. Now, where are we going to have our station here? Our freight station. It's got to be pretty close. I'm going to suggest we will drop our freight station, our through station. And we need to spin that around. I reckon here. Put it down this side, and it gives us plenty of time to curve the rail line around to the opposite side of Galston again. Right, so we'll drop that there. We'll connect that up by road to about there. And assuming I've done that right, just click the, oh, come on, BonBon. Oh, that's it, that button. That button. Oh, he's lost it. Yes, that connects up nicely. Good, good, good. Now we'll spin this around again. Using the keyboard keys, as my middle mouse button isn't working, must remember that. And then we need to connect this up with that line there. It's quite a steep bit of a climb on the go here, but I'm sure our train can make it. We bring it down to here. That's good. And then if we... It's a bit frustrating that I haven't... Oh, hello. I found a key that does something. There we go. Now I can... Without the middle mouse button to be able to do that, that's very frustrating. But I found that if you use the R and the F keys, that changes your elevation. That's great. More keys that I need to remember. Damn it. Excellent. So that, anyway, that now feeds up to the top using a separate line. That's great. Now, if we spin this around again, we need to connect... Oh, stop it, BonBon. We need to connect that over to this side of Galston. Let's call up the zoning. Right, so I reckon we need to join these two roads up. And, yeah, that's going to make an awful lot of sense to me, I think. So we'll drag this road out a little bit. And draw that road out just a little bit. And then connect those together. And then we'll come down to the rail. And are we having this as a terminus? No, we'll have this as a through station, thank you very much. Because, oh, look at the road glitching in and out. How dare it do that? So, right, so we'll spin that around to, say, there. That's all right. That's good. And then we will pop in before things start building in and getting in our way. We'll build a truck stop directly opposite. Right there. And that's hopefully hitting pretty much, just misses a couple of our industrial buildings here. But we'll need another truck stop. We'll need a couple of them. We're going to need one, hopefully, to catch. Pull this up and spin it around. If we have one there, that's going to capture pretty much all of the centre of town. So I reckon that might be... It's expensive. We're going to lose 3 buildings. And in the middle, and that's going to cost us $1 million. So I reckon we've kind of got to stick it... 3 buildings to be removed, 1 building to be removed. We might miss some, but we'll do that. We'll connect that one up, hopefully here. Construction not possible. Don't give me that, Willy. That's better. Okay, and just see where that... No, not doing that. Out of that with the road button at the bottom, BonBon. And that actually connects up pretty much everything we need it to. Well, that's a relief. And we'll probably need... Actually, do we have... We've got the depot over somewhere, because we built some buses. We can send our trucks out from there. Makes an awful lot of sense. Oh, look at that. I very nearly deleted our recording there. That was a bit dumb. Okay, right. So we come back out of that mode there. Right. Okay. So we've got a truck depot here, a truck depot here, and we just need to connect up. That's right. We need to connect up the rail now. So many things to try and remember to do. Maybe if I did these in a sensible order, it'd make an awful lot more sense. Let's call up the contour lines, of course. And we're going to drop that across there. Once again, we're not worried about shipping routes being able to get underneath. Hang on, this FNR, that's it. About ships being able to get under there. We're not going to be using shipping in this particular Let's Play because reasons. Because reasons. Okay, right. So now what we do is do a little bit of a turn here. And we'll just drag it in a little bit that way. And then this is probably... We might have to do a little bridge. We might have to do a little bridge here, guys. I don't think I've done a little bridge before. Oh. Now I can remember how to do a little bridge. Don't you tell me too much curvature. Yes, this game's got a few glitches in it. Too much slope, a line... What on earth are you going on about? How is that? It's because the road is too close. So what we're going to have to do then is going to have to move the road. And the only way really to move the road is with the bulldoze button. So what we'll do is we're going to stop the game because it's going to complain at me about me demolishing roads and not connecting things up via roads. Small country road apparently is what we have here. Null segment. What? Okay. We'll do that. And then that, and then that. Is this still connected? Well, there's only one way to find out, isn't there? And that is to come out of the roads and click on the station, and it is. That's a relief. Now, hopefully this will now be able to climb over that by... It doesn't exactly climb over it. Now, how do I build these slopes? Do you remember, BonBon? Okay, I think we need to do that out the station. Too much curvature. Stop telling me there's too much bleeding curvature, alright? I'm not sure how you go to bridges here. Anybody see a bridges button? I'm sure there is a way of doing this, but maybe there isn't. Maybe I need to go even higher. But then we've got that road in the way. Dagnabbit. Okay, well, oh, frickle. We'll try that again. We'll drag this out. We'll elevate this. Bump. Ah, now it's offering me a bridge, which is great. Wooden bridge. But, of course... There's no bridge. Okay, construction not possible. Well, we'll delete that road again. See whether that will make any difference. Ah, now we have a bridge. Hurrah! We need to go that high. Okay, we'll do that. And I think what we need to do then is come around to the side and make sure we are dropping. How do we rotate the camera? There we go. Oh, I wish my camera would bloody do as it's told. Right. I reckon we are... Yeah, it's not brilliant, but it's going to work. It's going to work, guys. I'm going to make it bloody work, guys, okay? Right, click that one off. And, and where are we? And then we come back to this one. And make sure we are roughly in the right direction. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. That's connected. Brilliant. So we've got a bridge going over our main line. We just need to connect these two roads up again with an... Go back to the country lane. Why not the country lane? Because it's a nice country lane. Brilliant. Right, so If I've made sure I've got this right, let's make sure we've got Mitcham. Shut you down, thank you very much. And we shut that down as well. So we've got the freight station here with a truck stop there, which will transfer things to truck stop here and a truck stop there. So we are pretty much, probably didn't even need this truck stop, but never mind. We may do in the future, and it's in place. And then the trains will go from here down to here to pick up the oil, to go down to the refinery to basically have the oil refined, and then we can drop it off here and back to Mitcham. That makes a lot of sense, and the only place where we've got any problems with crossover on lines is here, and that shouldn't be a huge issue. I think we do need to put in though a couple of signals just so that the trains will behave themselves. So signals, rail, signal. We need to have, which side do we do the signals? I can't remember. It's got to be, is it that side or is it this side? I should know this, shouldn't I? It's been such a long time. Is it on the left or is it on the right? Oh, there you go. The little light. That tells you everything, doesn't it? Yes, the little light on the side there. That clearly indicates that it goes on the right. So we'll have one there. So when trains are coming this way, it'll have to stop there. And then down this side, we spin this around. So we're not going to stop the passenger train. We will stop the freight train. Excellent. Good. Now, all we've got to do is go and buy our freight train with the few pennies we've got left. Well, I do hope we've got some pennies left. Right, which is going to be under trains. Actually, we don't need to go under trains. We just go to the... Can we get rid of that? Hit that. Get rid of it. Thank you. Thank you so much. We don't need that. We need to go to the depot. Here it is. This is the depot. And we need to buy a train. And we are going to buy... How much was this one? 2.47. And it's faster. And it'll carry... Oh, we might as well. We might as well buy the biggie. Okay, we'll buy you. Hopefully we've got one now. Why have you... Oh, we haven't got the money for that. That'll be a problem, won't it? Well, we'll have to go for the Pullman. Okay, we'll buy the Pullman. And then we will also need to buy trains. We'll need... This is oil. So I think tank wagons is what we're after. So we'll go one... We'll buy as many as we can afford. Or hang on, but we're going to need trucks to transfer the oil as well. Let's not worry about that too much right now. We've bought what we've bought. Good. Right, we're going to set up a line, and this is a new line, and we're going to call this the oil Mitcham oil even. This is the Mitcham oil line. And the first stop on the Mitcham oil line, when it comes out of that station, will be to go to here, I imagine. What do you reckon? So yes, we'll go to the oil well. Go away. Go to the oil well first, then to the refinery, and then to this cargo depot here. Right, so once it's dropped off that, it might be empty. It comes up here. There might be some cargo to collect here. So I reckon we then go to Galston East back there to the refinery. Then I think we can go past the oil well, because we're going up to drop off any extra refined oil that we're doing to Mitcham before going back to the oil well. So that route I think works for me. Let's double check that. Oil well, oil refinery, drop off the oil, collect any refined oil, down to the Galston industrial estate to drop off the refined oil, and hopefully have an empty cargo. On the way back, though, there might be some more to pick up. Go past the oil well, drop off the extra picked up stuff before picking up fresh oil on the way back. That makes all the sense in the world. I'm going with it. Do you know that? That's what we're going to do. Shall we come around and have a look at this new baby? Yes, I think we should. Okay, then we'll click play. Come on out. Hello? Oh, hello. We haven't assigned it the route, have we? Set line, Mitcham Oil. Good. Here it comes. Here comes our second train. Can we get rid of that box? Thank you very much. And spin this. Yes. With any luck, you're going straight to the Mitcham Oil well. That would help a lot. Do you know? Do you know that would help so much? If you go into there. Now, unfortunately, because of the animation on this, the trains don't run backwards. Steam trains run backwards. They do. I know this. I know this for a fact. So what we're going to do... excuse me. What we're going to do is we'll watch him pull into here. He won't pick up anything because there's nothing to pick up yet. Now what will happen is, by him going into here, he will activate production here, which is currently production of 0. Once he's gone into there and gone down to this second point here, these guys will receive orders for crude oil, and so they will start producing to send down to here, which would be great. So anyway, he's coming in here, nothing's going to happen, and he's just going to do a flippity-flu. You know flippity-flu. Oh yeah, we all love a bit of flippity-flu. Stop. Now, just do a flip. Full flip. Thank you very much. Right. So now he's going about doing his stuff. And we've got a little bit of money. Now, while that's going on, we've got just about enough time, I think, left in today's episode, to come down to the depot and to buy some road vehicles. We need some cargo. Now, you can carry... capacity 6, capacity 5. He can carry more. It costs more though. I can't buy many of them though, can I? I might have to get a loan. Might, maybe, definitely. Well, let's buy 3 of them while we've got the money. Buy, and buy. Right, and we've not got much left, but that should be enough to get started. And then we're going to need to set up a new line. And this is the Galston line. Right, so we need to come back out of here. Can we get rid of that, actually? Right. Mitcham Oil, Mitcham Busker, blah, 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 blah. Yes, we need a new line. And this line is going to be called... this is the Galston Fuel Trucks. That's what this line is called. Makes every bit of sense to me. Don't judge. Okay? Okay, let's move that out of the way so we can see where we're going. We can shut that down as well. And so we're going to have... This guy will start at... Oh no, go away. Add a station. We're adding that one. And then we're adding that one. I don't think we've got another truck stop there, have we? So they're just going to run between those 2 points, and that should do us very nicely indeed. Have we got any money? No, we are 65,000 in debt now. So this is where we need to start making some cash. Please. Where's our passenger train? Shut that off. Where's our passenger train? Where's BonBonB? In fact, we need to name this second train. I think BonBonB Fuel or something. Where are we? Are you? Yes, you are. This is the guy. This is our fuel train. It's called Train 1, but he's not. This is BonBonB Fuel. Come on. Fuelathon. BonBonB Fuelathon. That'll do. Yeah, it'll do. Okay. He's coming in here. Obviously empty because he's just been to the refinery. He's just setting up the line at the moment. He'll stop in here. Then he will go down to Galston. And we've got money. We've got money. We've got some money. Let's go back over here. And while we are doing the... right, what I'm going to do now, off of camera, because reasons. You know, we're already at about half an hour, roughly. I'm going to buy some trucks and basically set up a truck run from here. I thought it would do it on camera. Frick it. Frick it, man. Frick it. Right. Buy road vehicles. That one. And we'll have 1, 2, 3. 3 of them. Yes. We'll do that. And then back to lines. New line. Mitcham Fuel Trucks. Excellent. Good name. Okay, and now we'll add we need to add you, and then you, and then you. And then you'll go back the way you started, yes? That is fine. I'm happy with that. Right, and now, have we actually assigned these trucks? We haven't. These three, set line all, Mitch and fuel trucks. Now these guys are coming out now. There you go, they're off to collect the fuel. Oh, look at this woman in her sexy pantaloons. Oh, I do like a pair of sexy pantaloons, you know. And we didn't do that at the other end, did we? We didn't. Here we are. This is the one. Set line to all. And then it's Galston fuel trucks. There. Now they're coming out there. Right. Now, that should do. We are 10,000 in the red. But what we have are people waiting at the platform, waiting to be transported. They are paying their way. And hopefully our BonBon... Here we go. This is BonBonB. Here she is. This is our passenger train. It's got 39 passengers on it. And when she arrives back home at Galston, this should, in theory, start paying off our debts. So I'll pull in here. You guys can watch her enter the station. As I say, thank you very much for watching, commenting, liking and subscribing. Don't forget to join me Monday to Saturday for City Skylines What Map. I review maps for your delectation. Hopefully find you the right map for your next city build within the game. And we do all sorts of tutorials and all sorts of other stuff. I've got a new map on the build as well, so you can watch that, and a new Let's Play for City Skylines for you to watch also. So much going on. You guys are absolutely the best people. I just love you all. Right, as BonBonB enters towards Galston Station, thank you very much. I'll catch you again next Friday for another Transport Fever Friday Fever. Thanks for watching and have a great weekend.